From the home of the digging in, Chase Utley. He will lead this one off today. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Number 26.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Ibanez is in pursuit. He's through first and hustling for second. And that'll manage to hop over the wall. He'll be at second to start the game on a ground rule double. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Griffey waits on it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away. Striding in for the Indians, Hideki Matsui, and their runners at the corners now. Slow curveball, like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike two. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Beltre is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11". Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And it would have been trouble, but a... Stepping in, Chipper Jones. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
Beltran, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out. And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. This guy's got over 1,700 RBIs. Watch him go to work when there's a runner in scoring position. It's an art form to try to figure out how to drive in runs, and he's figured that out.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
Standing in now, David Ortiz. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Second home run early in the year. And the Mariners move out in front 2-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Beltran. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in now for the Mariners, number 44. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Utley is there. And that retires the side. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the 2-run home. Leading off the inning, Kevin Mitchell, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. Spahn has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Throw down to second. Mitchell gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. Mitchell is on his way home. He comes across to score as it's now a one-run ball game. Striding into the box, Javier Lopez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Skied down the left field line. Ibanez has a beat on it, and that's the first out of the inning. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base. So stepping in, Carlos Beltran. He'll get to take his first cuts here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Taken on the inside corner for strike 1.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Ripped down the first base line. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Chase Utley, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Behind 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Now at the plate, Bryce Harper. He had a homer in the ball game yesterday afternoon. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Second home run early in the year, and it gives the Mariners a 3-1 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Into the box now, Raul Ibanez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Here's the 0-1. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left, and that's in there, base hit. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Ibanez isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Stepping into the box, Clint Barmas, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
So 1-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians' defensive setup today. And let's focus on third baseman Adrian Beltre, a future Hall of Famer. Nothing this guy can't do. Probably the best in the business at coming in on that slow roller with that underhand bazooka to first base.
Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in now, one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
A base hit in his first trip. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But the chase...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that... A sight to be seen. The great Pike Place Market here in Seattle. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show.
Number 13.
92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Tapper up the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Stepping into the box, Tony Gwynn. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Right there for strike 1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Number 44 over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Cleveland.
Digging in to try it again, Hideki Matsui. And a fastball just misses for ball 1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder. Takes a knee-high fastball. Slow grounder to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? David Ortiz. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the fresh run and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
1-1 the count. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, great swing right there. I know the ball's foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay back a little bit longer.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. David Ortiz is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the 3rd. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately, that one stayed inside.
Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Four to one's our score here in inning number 3. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Digging in, number 44. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Shot toward right center. And a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him. And he is in there. Now in the box, Bryce Harper. Runner in scoring position with Cigar.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Stays alive, still 0-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Ready on 1-2. Fouled off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Ball 2 now.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Swinging on 2-0, and it's chopped foul at the plate. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in his zone.
Ibanez moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low apparently. Skied into straightaway right. Harper moves over. 2 down. Standing in, Eddie Murray. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 50th pitch of the game on its way. A chance for Chipper at third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1. So striding forward now, Raul Ibanez.
Left fielder. Number
First offering
17.
on its way. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
And that's out number 1.
Shortstop. Clint.
Digging in now, Clint Barmas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. On the ground to the left side. Backhanded. And there's out number 2.
The batter, second baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Robinson Cano. He hit a sac fly earlier. First delivery to him on the way. Jammed him there as this is rolled out to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. At the plate, Javier Lopez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Javier Lopez.
Hit hard toward the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The throw into second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Carlos Beltran is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Lopez stands at second with no outs. And that one just missed outside.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
And the screwball got him swinging, 1 gone. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Chase Utley. In there, no balls and a strike. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the run is Griffey. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting.
Ready once again, number 13. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. No balls and 1 strike. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2. Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Line toward right center. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble but hangs. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Chipper Jones. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Chipper swings and hits a ground ball to second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Up next for Seattle.
Striding forward now is the DH, Edgar Martinez. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat and ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
He's set. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
If there's a slogan as throwing too many strikes, that might be the case for this guy in this outing right here. So far, not pitching all that well, but 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And here comes Junior. From the belt, the pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr. Martinez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Beltran going back on it, and he makes a nice catch on the track. Now at the plate, Tony Gwynn. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Now a bunt attempt here, and Chipper will make sure this stays a foul ball. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Tony Gwynn. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Hideki Matsui, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. In there, and it's 0-1. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if... And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play, and that ends... Now at the plate, number 44, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Catcher, number 44.
Gary Sanchez is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Gary Sanchez.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Bryce Harper will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. We flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Hit hard back up the middle. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time. Settling in now, Raul Ibanez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Justin Upton will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be
George Stone takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Into the box, Clint Barmas, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Right back to him, and it's off his shoe. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there. Here's Robbie Cano now. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And that'll bring in the third baseman, Chipper Jones. Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
The 0-1 on its way. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
The 0-2 home. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a... Gary Sanchez will stay in the ballgame as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Justin Upton will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing right field, number 3.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Now playing left field, number 8, Justin Upton.
Line toward the alley in left center. But this will be run down out there in the alley. A good jump out there in center that time, and there's 1 away. In now for Cleveland, Eddie Murray. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The windup and the 0-1. Pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Ball hit out towards Cano at second. Scooped up. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Javier Lopez. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out on ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice swing.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
He's got to find a way to grab some composure out there and not let this inning get away from him. He was dominating.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. 1 left. At the plate, Edgar Martinez. He singled his last time up.
Designated hitter, Edgar Martinez.
From the stretch. High in the air out to center field. Beltran is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. David Ortiz will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Joey Gallo move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Matsui has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Either he missed the take sign or they're just not thinking as a team. The first 2 guys out on 1 pitch, so it could have been a 3-pitch inning if he would have made it out right there.
Behind 0-2 now. Oh, 2 count. Here's the pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Mariners. Joey Gallo will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Striding in, Chase Utley. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Grounded to the right, to his right, Gallo. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. So digging in now, number 13. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
The windup and the 0-1. Strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
That's a ball.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Wow, I want that one if I'm on the bump. But let's be real, I want all the close ones.
And that'll be the second out. Into the box now, Tony Gwynn. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
0-1 the count. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Sent on the ground out to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. This is pulled into right. Murphy will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Next for Seattle, Gary Sanchez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Into the box now, Dale Murphy. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air out to center field. Beltran moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Justin Upton now, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. Eighth inning. 4-1 is our score. In the dirt, and now let's see. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And they'll tag him out in the rundown. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. Check to swing there and pops this one up. Spahn is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. Next will be the designated hitter, Kevin Mitchell. Fastball that just misses inside. And with one out in the ninth, he's just now coming up on his 100th pitch of the ball game.
Yeah, Matty, he's going to finish this one on adrenaline if he's allowed to. We'll see how the manager plays this one. I know guys like Dan Plesac were locked and loaded in this position.
Oh, this is right now a dream if you're out in that bullpen right now. Your starting pitcher gets you into the 9th inning. The guys that, if they do get up in the 9th inning, these are the best relievers, and they're just lurking out there. What a terrific job up to this point.
In tight as this pitch misses, and it's a 4-pitch walk. Digging in the switch hitter, Eddie Murray. He was a ground-out victim last time up. No balls and a strike to count. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. Stepping in, Javier Lopez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. No balls and 1 strike. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one.
Makes the catch, and the Mariners have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over. And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Seattle Mariners jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.